You better stop before I do the same.
Tagging complete. Shorts.
Uploading that virus. Yup. Hey, what's going on? Syntell with the Intel, and we are getting ready to watch CyberPunk episode 7. This has been a sleeper hit. Well, as of today, it's been a sleeper hit. Hopefully, more people will be jumping on board with it. If you need to catch up, we have episodes 1 through 6 with a link in the description down below. So without any further ado, yo, give me that thumbs up. Let's get started. We're just jumping right into it, huh? This episode is called Stronger, just in case you didn't know.
Yeah, got
I wonder how much time has passed.
Doesn't cut it. Pea shooter like that won't even dent Maelstrom metal. Try this one out.
Yo, my man did get buff.
Wait, watch my face! Sweet face!
Yo, look at all the work he's had done. He's chiseled, exceeded in his face.
Hey, I ain't no noob, man!
Attention, ladies. We're about a minute out now.
Wow. Time has passed. They do an interesting thing when they start the show off. You kind of are a little discombobulated because you don't really know exactly what's happening. Especially with the time frame. I'm cool with that, but golly, like it seemed like it's been some big changes. Meat brain move.
Hey, who ordered lunch meat?
You little baby's laws.
Oh, look at her
Is you here
hands.
to
Yo,
start some
Rebecca look like she ready.
fresh oil?
You better stop before I do the same.
Tagging complete. Shorts.
Uploading that virus. Yup.
Not a millisecond to spare, Mr. Plan
Golly,
C.
I love the cyber hacking.
They got a runner.
Just like in the game. Ah, I know. I say that every episode. It's just like in the game. Yeah, it's just like in the game.
Let's
Rebecca is
run,
fine, man.
Got a little bitch ran out of juice. Suck her up.
And now here comes the big guy!
Clean as QB. Good QB.
I know y'all still ask the same question I am. Like, where is Lucy?
Human?
Oh, my man came out the jacket. Yeah, I wonder if those are Maine's fists.
For me to teach you.
Nice. Got him, though.
No thanks, Joom. I know how to fly just fine.
Oh my God. And then they show you the real time. Damn.
Isabella Morgan.
Just diesel with it.
I'm here because your dad put out an SOS. You're safe now.
Wow, I wonder who her dad is. Who is he working for?
Insisted on the work with you. Not ready, I said. Not ready, indeed. Any new lead I get, we will be in touch, David.
Yeah, good doing biz.
Damn, he got his own crew now, man. Those fists are just way too big for her.
Appreciate the ride, Falco. Really.
Always happy to keep the engine warm.
Hey, there go
Come
Falco
on.
again, not panicking like he was
Wheelmen are
last
hard
time.
to find.
Oh, not sure about that.
Big shout out to what's his name, Matthew Mercer, for the voice acting on this.
Doubted you had it in you to take the reins.
Couldn't have. Not without the city's primus runner.
Both know you don't mean me. Where is she?
Exactly, Lucy.
Doesn't matter.
Yo! David, I'm on base! This nagging
He is really killing me with these big ass fists.
See ya.
Okay.
Hey! I ain't good at playing just friends!
Considered shaking up your...
Yeah.
Instead of hot and loud, I'd try cold, distant, and nerdy.
There she go. There our girl go.
Excuse me, didn't know I had a comb jack on my table.
Oh, come on, I'm not.
You need to chill, Chum. Unless you want a strict diet of immunoblocker.
Damn, look at this. He's all metal now, just about.
Well, your affinity for cyberware is fucking nuts. I'll grant you that. Ain't never
at
seen a
that.
kid
It looks
bug out
dope,
quite
though.
like this. Lot of
I ain't
other
doing that
peeps
to
but a
myself.
clot.
But it looks dope for him.
Name to know. To some, a hero of the Fourth Corporate War. To others, a fully bugged boogeyman, a walking nightmare. But to all,
Yo, they're actually referencing him. That's dope.
you one.
What kind of legend?
The kind that fills graveyards on Arasaka's orders.
Damn.
An urban myth.
Wow, they're gonna really bring in Atom Smasher. That's awesome.
I believe this is the first we've met, Mr. Martinez.
Oh, I know that
Not
voice.
exactly. Saw you
That's Juan Carlo. Hey, Faraday. That's a dope name too.
got a job for me?
Where's the fire? Let me buy you a drink.
God, he just reeks of evil. Oh, look at those eyes.
It's difficult to spy the Gannick amidst all that steel.
Everybody looks
Maine
dangerous.
and I had an arrangement, as you may know.
Robo
I heard
titties.
about it.
Real water.
Megacorps offer the most lucrative contracts. That's no great secret. Do you foresee a problem with this?
Not at all.
Hell no. The money spends, and I'm nice. I'm nice with these guns and these paws.
But why? Such a waste of talent, potential.
Her heart's just not in it.
I suggest you give her a nudge in the right direction. I'm afraid not. But good things come to those who act. First, prove you're worth my
Good things
time.
come to those who act. Yeah, he who hesitates loses, you know.
Pretty late.
Got a little caught up.
Victory
He
lap
did
at
know where she
Minjun's?
was.
Any hiccups?
Got his mom on the desk.
But everything else went all right?
Her
Nothing
crib is
tricky.
crazy, man.
Kid just
That
got
shit's
excited. Hasty.
Now, why's that sound
Look how
familiar?
big he is
Watch
compared
it.
to her now. The scale is just on point.
Lucy, we both know I'd always rather have you
Please,
around.
David. I just need a little more time.
But you dope, man. You know, you got Jordan on the team. I need you to suit up.
David,
I love how, like, the direction they really take their time with the cuts. Because, you know, in like modern day cinema, the cuts are so short. They're like less than 3 seconds.
Whoa,
Sometimes even
look
less
at
than
all
2.
those
But
stars.
in an animation,
view like-
you really get time to let the scene breathe. I appreciate that.
I was born in another country, raised in an Arasaka facility.
Oh, okay.
There were 13 of us, kids who passed a proficiency test.
They all look exhausted.
They're searching for legacy info, lost knowledge. All of us kids, we were soldiers sent into a nest of daemons and feral AIs.
And feral AIs, huh?
But whenever we uncovered any rare data cache,
Damn.
rogue AIs would find us and swarm.
Oh, wow.
More empty chairs after each dive. And my hope each dive would be my last. Wasn't long before there were only a handful of us left.
Dang.
Heard shots, my friends' screams. But I never looked back.
Wow. Okay. I wanted this origin story.
It's not like I don't understand.
Yo, I'm glad that they're like,
Just that.
they have each other. That's dope.
Yes, I managed to retrieve most of the data. Though the vitals file for one of the test subjects was completely corrupted.
The test subjects, huh? I wonder if those are some of the other kids that survived. Yeah, you know your brain is fried. Who is this? Oh, Lucy. Oh, so she's kind of doing her things on the side, huh? Yeah, so it looks like Lucy is kind of like doing her own thing on the side. I didn't expect us to get an origin story with her, but I'm glad that we did, because now it just makes the world that much bigger. You know, Arasaka, one of the largest corporations out there, harvesting and training children in order to deep dive into the old version of the net to look for information or whatever it is for whatever nefarious gains that they're going to have. I mean, the work is so dangerous that the kids are dying within it, and with these rogue AIs, which is really cool too. Now that they've introduced this world to us with the old net, I'm really hoping that we get an opportunity to explore it a little bit more. Because she's kind of like the Neo of the Matrix, like the chosen one, the survivor of all the ones that were trained to kind of deal with that. And it also adds like a whole new element of just angst, anxiety, I guess I'm trying to say. And so we got two worlds. We got the real world where David and his crew are running their capers, and then we have this other world, this other virtual world within an old net that we're probably gonna have some fun with too. There's something that I caught on, and that is when Lucy said that there's already a Netrunner on the team, and 2 is going to end up causing like, some static. Let's say too many chefs in the kitchen. So it's not looking good for Kiwi because we see how anybody can get it in this show. So don't be surprised if Kiwi gets got. I was really surprised to see Rebecca. Right, she was the young one whose brother ended up getting murked. I forgot what episode it was. Maybe it was episode 2 or 3 or something like that. Well, anyways, but she's still just as crazy as ever with these big, gigantic, huge hands. But still, being one of the most high-tempered gunners on the league and the team as well. The team has grown, as so has David. Just physically, his stature, he's gotten bigger. He's looking more on the size-wise, more closer to Maine than he was the previous version of himself. When they were doing like the cool little checkup, when he was on the table at the Ripper Doc's place, and they had the camera kind of like pan over his body and stuff, and you can just see just all the metal. The art design is just so well done. It's really good. It feels very organic. Not organic. It feels very artificial, metallic. Feels very non-human in the way that he looks. I said earlier within the show that this, even though it's very fast paced, especially when it comes to some of the action scenes, the moments that they take in order to let the scenes breathe is really important to me, because we get to really sit with these characters. I'm an old school cinema buff, so you look at movies that were made in like the early 80s and older. The camera doesn't have all these quick cuts, and you can really just soak it in, and you don't really see that that much anymore. Like old school creators, like who did like Princess Mononoke, Spirited Away. I forgot that dude's name. I'm sure you'll tell me in the comments. But people that are artists like that really let us have the time to enjoy these beautiful drawings that they put up. So I appreciate that. I also appreciate them not flinching from the human form. There was a really cool scene with David and Lucy, and they're just sitting and they're naked, but it's not done in a distasteful way. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's distasteful nudity throughout the game and moments within this particular show as well. But there's also moments where you can just enjoy the human form, because there is that clash, right? There's that clash between the human form and the mechanical form. And here in these scenes, we get to see that hybrid. So you get to see them with their, bare backs, bare chest, legs, everything. And it's just tastefully done in an artistic kind of way. I do appreciate that. I am happy that, some of the old crew is back, because for a while I really wasn't 100% certain. Like, we hadn't heard from Rebecca in a minute, and Kiwi was jacked up the last time we had seen her. So I kind of assumed that they might have even been dead. But as we can see, the crew is back together, and we got a chance to see Juan Carlos Esposito, who's playing Faraday. 2 absolutely dope names. I know I go on and on about Juan Carlos. I just like him. But his voice and the mystique that he brings with his voice to the character Faraday is going to be interesting, because Faraday is the middleman to a dangerous organization, and probably another dangerous man in himself. And Faraday himself is probably extremely dangerous, and he hangs around a bunch of dangerous people. So in an effort to, I guess, pay homage to Maine, David is probably going to pick up a lot of some of these old relationships with Faraday and some of these old jobs, as well as get his body buff enough to handle those arms. I don't think those are necessarily Maine's arms just yet. He's definitely not as big as Maine just yet, but it seems like he may be working to achieve that, hence him going back and forth to the Ripper dock. Hey, thank y'all so much for hanging out. Episode 7. If you enjoyed chopping it up with me regarding this style of animation and storytelling, yo, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And of course, give me those thumbs up, because that is how the people know you're digging what I'm giving to you. So with that being said, I will catch you on the next episode.